Right, I've done some modifications to this. Let me move this closer so you can see there's a bigger gap between the teeth. Now this will weaken, well, the arms, the teeth, I don't know what people want to call them. These are the parts that are going to grip onto the hot end. But there's a bigger space in there because they were too tight when they were printed out. I'll put some like bit of a tube there and on that side so that the air can blow down here a bit more. And along, I've made this channel that the air goes through quite a bit bigger as well. I've strengthened these two pieces because on the original model they were a bit thin and flimsy, let's put it that way, likely to be possibly broken off. I tidied this, one of these, oh, it was this one, wasn't it? This one, it was, had a piece across there, wasn't going to affect it that much, I don't think, but I've taken that off. Just some possibly other general tidying up. So as I say, these two parts, you probably clip this left one on first. That notch there is for the E3D version 6 cables. Clip this on, then bring this over on this other side of the hot end, clip that on. Yes. Line up. And there is this sort of cutout here. That's for the wires on the 80mm LED ring, because they do have solder joints on and they bump up a bit, so that's allowed for a gap for those bumps on the solder joints. As I say, that's for the E3D version 6 cables come out the side of the heater block. You'll be able to look round. So 40mm fan on there, blowing air out across the E3D version 6 fins. Another 40mm fan on here. Most likely, if you want under maps control that you can switch on and off, blowing air down here. It's these baffles a bit. It blows along the tube. Yeah. That's a basic idea, so the air will blow along there and some of it will come down here, some of it will come down here and surround the part being printed as much as possible. That is the basic idea of this model. Right, I've just tested this left hand side here that has air that blows across the hot end, and in my case I have a BL touch, which I would recommend. It's for auto leveling. It just touched against this sort of circle going around here, so I've done a cut out there. So I think most of the BL touch will come down there, and I think that would be clearance for the pin that comes out the BL touch and touches down on the bed. That's on my bed in my case. If you want to patch that up, I mean, you can begin a circle and, like move that over and put that into there and trim it down or what have you. Let me take that off because I don't want it in my case. I also, when I tried to fit this on, I couldn't really get these fins to grip. They were too tight, like on the hot end. The plastic was quite thick. I'm thinning them out, but hopefully they're not going to be too thin. These are pretty thin over that side. want some flexibility. Okay, so that's just a couple of the extra modifications I've done on this model. This is it loaded in cover, the hot end split up 2 fan shroud, just to show you what it looks like in cover. Yeah, I made these bigger to let more air around. I made these a little bit thinner because they were a bit thick too. And believe it or not, this plastic can be quite tough PLA. I've also increased the gaps between these arms or teeth or clips, whatever you want to call them, so that the other part will fit on easier. So there's the hot end part. I've cut out here. This is in my case because I have a BL touch which comes down here, and I need to make a bit of room for that. I think that will be okay because it's just the edge scrapes on there really. Even if the LED ring comes quite near this edge, that's going to be below that level there. So I think that should be okay. Now I'll show you the other part to this model just now. So another quick, sorry if I'm making you sick by moving too slow. Right, this is a model blower split 2 fan shroud. This is the part that really causes the air to, well, it blows down there, hits these sort of bottles, comes along this tube, and this, because this is fastened, well, to a certain extent touches the other part, it'll blow the air around there. Okay, again, I've made these clips a bit thinner because not totally even, but I think that should be okay. Hopefully not too thin. That's a bit of a look around this in cover.